So, how's it going? Hello, welcome to Warriors Fan TV, and yeah, this is a new segment with me reacting. I know, maybe I'll call this Thai React, but we're going to talk about the game or every game, and yeah, get my perspective on it. I have watched the game, so I'm actually not looking forward to watching this again, but you know, we'll go through the highlights and then maybe talk after it. But here we go, hey.
And the Panthers, in the next 2 weeks, they play Penrith at Magic Round Roosters next word ball. And I expect it to be here this afternoon.
What's up with this commentary?
Takes the bout.
Was it
on a Sunday afternoon that's a
Homer Simpson commentary? Yeah, we'll turn you down. Okay. Let's watch this game. You know, I thought we started okay. Had a good couple of sets. And yeah, it all went downhill, didn't it? Nice hit there, Barnett. Kick, we had a kick to the side. Gagai, good catch. Good solid hits. How wet was the field though, eh? So wet out there. Nice. Little short kick. Yeah, that looks sorry. What do you guys think? Do you think Jackson Ford will be in trouble for that? I don't think it was a full-on hip drop, but supposedly did go on report. Did hurt his ankle. We'll see how it goes.
Hastings, he's okay. Underneath the black top. Hastings down.
We escaped that one, didn't we? Look, you know, 10 minutes in, what's been a repetitive pattern has been us falling away by the 20th minute mark. So we're still in it, even though I thought we were playing terrible. Like that, you know, getting the ball down there and another penalty. Yeah, it's been a repeat thing each week for the last month. And the first try, eh? I don't think it shows it on here, but just from my memory watching it, Charnze was obviously called a defender, and then unfortunately, or you would say good kick too, hit the post, so couldn't do much about that and just got away from him. But maybe if he was positioned a little bit better, maybe being a bit different. We'll just replay it, but I just want to see it. I don't think we're going to catch it. These highlights are too quick. So see here, look, just sprinting over, hit his hands. I thought it actually hit the post more. Oh well. So yeah, 6-0. Yeah, just I think he was just a bit out of position, but good kick. And oh man, this one, how lucky were we? How lucky were we with this whole disruptor thing, right? So I guess in the fairness of the game, yes, the call was right, but we were quite lucky because I felt, you know, in another year or previous years, Montoya actually dropped there before even RTS hit him. So, well, that's what I thought anyway. I don't care if you don't think the same, but we were a bit lucky, and yeah, the call is the call. Let's put it that way. But thank you, Disruptor. The whole Disruptor rule. Thank you. Oh, what do you guys think of this one? Yeah. I actually thought it was, yeah, full-on knock-on. I can't remember what the penalty is for, but I actually thought he knocked it on, but hey. Don't want to make this game necessary about the refs, because I do think that we gave it to them more than that. And like that, man, don't really see Tohu pulling off shoulder charges. So, you know, we put ourselves in trouble more than anything. Good tackle, even though that head was in the way of the knees. Could have been a whole nother story. Yeah, this going around. Ah, man. Yeah, Dallin had a bit of a hard game tonight. A few drop balls there, a few bump offs. Not a solid contact. Obviously, it's NRL, we're going to see that, but a lot more than I realised now watching the game again. At first, I was just pissed off at the way we were playing. Yeah, see, solid contact there.
The Warriors, and Barnett will go back in. Kate will nowhere near 100 per stacks to fourth. They go towards the post again.
Yeah, it was a good try, right? Let's go back a bit again. I want to go through that try again because it was a set try. I want to say set piece, but you know, dummy out. Got obviously Tohu doing what he does, running that block shape, and then we have Mr. Dylan Walker hitting that hole. And he had a nice hole. Gamble tried to come across, and yeah, just momentum got him over. So that was good to see. You know, our shape was pretty strong in areas, not the whole game. But look at that. Perfect. Oh, good old kick to the right-hand corner. Hey, Warriors fans. Like, let's talk about that. Like, I'm actually okay with the set. You know, a lot of us I know are angry. I have been angry because it's a little bit predictable. But I think the point of the set is that if we do get it down there, is that we need to keep them down there. And one of the things that we're doing, and it's happening, you know, it's been happening for the last month, is that we get it down there, and then the next tackle, whether it be second or third, we cause a penalty or something, or another 6, you know. And that's what's, I guess, working against us, is that we've got a game plan, and yes, it is predictable, but if we can execute it well, it should be okay. But we just let them, you know, get back up the park so easily. So yeah, it's been a month of that. I don't know, maybe there needs to be some changes of some sort because it's starting to become a repetitive story.
Now, Dylan Walker, very quick in there, a lot better when they try and move the ball around a little bit. To get a couple of passes
some good contact there. Didn't see this one in the game. Good chase there by Net. Nice. 3 mans in tackle. Still got to his fronts though. Bit of lucky on that one. Oh man, I was kind of hoping Charnze had that and didn't kind of go to the ground. It would have been cool to see him actually just take that on and go through.
Sharing all kinds of moments, from old bonds
Book a batch ad
to new beginnings, because with a Booker batch, it's all.
Okay. Like those things, man. Like again, you're gonna get errors, penalties, but it just felt like, oh, I don't know, maybe I'm just but lost in the sauce at the moment. But it just feels like we're giving away so much penalties, so much drop ball, so much errors. We're not giving ourselves a chance to actually play the game. But I don't know why it's so constant, given you know the effort and attitude we had last year and start of this year, kind of. It just feels like we've dropped off and we're letting these easy penalties, this easy way to get up the field, man. It's annoying. Man, a left step, eh? A left step. Good left step. Oh, man, that point, eh? Shucks, so funny stuck down, but... yeah, man. Unfortunately, he bounced that one. But you know, like if you think about it, if we actually got this try, And there's a couple others that, you know, if we did better executing, could have been a different game, but I don't know, man. Just watching this it's annoying because I feel like the potential for the Warriors to be really good is so high that, hey, maybe we've got them on, we've got high expectations, but I just feel like they're not playing to what they can offer. And the fact that we're trying to, you know, hope that they score tries so that we can win, yeah, it's frustrating. Anyway, carry on with the highlights.
That's 6. Blake goes down and cross one there before he played it. Oh, Nicoll-Klokstad, here comes the dive.
Like, this one for me signaled a lot, right? Now, again, Best is pretty quick, so can understand a little bit why Dallin didn't try and do what he normally does and jump in the corner. And, you know, he's 5 meters out, but for me, it's like, you don't really see that from him, you know? Like, it feels like there's some questioning of decisions. Now, it may have been a better decision because he might not even got there, but just, yeah, these things kind of signal to me that, yeah, there's definitely some mental challenges the boys are going through at the moment. Well, it wasn't the right decision. Chucked it in and we lost it anyway. So, might have been better just jump, but hey, it is what it is. So, second half, here we go. Second half, I actually thought we came out all right. You know, there's a few errors and penalties again, but I thought we actually started the second half stronger, not strong. And then, yeah, just didn't go that way, did it? Those penalties, I get the lifting, but yeah, man, shucks. Frustrating. But definitely a penalty. If we're looking at the rule book or, you know, what we know happened before, definitely a penalty.
Can actually break up the field one-on-one. That time, obviously, for the Knights in these conditions. Adam O'Brien said discipline is key. Some 4 Warriors led by 6 at half-time. Ended up winning by 8. Then half is there again. Egan not back on.
Just in the grind, eh? I thought we did all right, you know. Thought we were doing it right with being in the grind and, you know, staying in it. But it just felt like we could never get over that little hump and actually execute something, you know. Because when you get in the grind, right, you're supposed to grind the team down, and hopefully they make a mistake and then you capitalize, and, you know, we just weren't able to do that.
No hope of catching that. He got the belly of the ball, and it was this solitary position. Very grey here in Newcastle. Montoya, Fighting Red.
Oh man, how about this one? If I just go back, because at first glance, could probably slow it down, but I actually thought, what's his name? Bradman Best pushed it. Man, he's quick, man, but I actually thought he pushed it, and then we got a grounding, but they called a grounding on Bradman, so yeah, it is what it is. This one, man. Let's go back to this because I remember this one. So this was the block play. And as you can see, again, by the letter of the rule, he did go into his chest. He didn't hit the inside shoulder. So, yes. But, you know, if a man's going to wrap around him, you kind of have to ask, is he even in a position to, you know, or is he even, like, his intent is obviously to tackle that man. There was no way he was going to have an impact on the rest of the play, right? And, hey, maybe it would have been impactful if that, you know, Charnze didn't pass it because obviously there was a man down. But I know the intent there from myself and I'm sure just any league fan, not just because I'm Warriors fan, it felt like he made a decision there. And, yeah, obviously we know what happened, and it was good to see actually Dallin jump in the corner like what he usually does, but kind of question, yeah, that rule there. And again, another chance gone missing, but, you know, I guess we'll carry on. See, what I don't understand, right, is that, and again, maybe I just need to go and understand the rule a bit more. But yeah, that looked like a lift there, and there was a bit of contact on the leg and lifting, and again, no call. So I know, like that lifting, I think it's a good rule because of the safety, and sometimes some players take it too far and do tip, but kind of seems inconsistent. And this is where we got a penalty, which was a late shot. Which, if we watch it again, like, yeah, again, it was slightly late, but again, so hard to pull out. And it looked like, I think that was Jed Cartwright at the time. It looked like he tried to pull out and not actually make a heavy contact. He just kind of, was showing his presence. So, fair penalty too, but again, just a bit lucky there. And Johnson, Ador. Now, I'll be honest, I thought, we're Ador, 25 minutes. If we had to be honest, a lot of our games previous to this, we've been actually good in the last 20 minutes. Now, doesn't mean it's turned into results, but I feel like there's been a period and within these last 20 minutes that we've, found our feed, and if it's not winning, it's, a lot of opportunities. Now, that didn't happen, did it? But yeah, we'll continue and see what happened.
Now they are getting absolutely soaked. Pulls and changes gear upwards.
I have to give it to the Knights. They were pretty solid on defense. I don't think they're the hardest team we could ever face, but they did really well on making sure they presented a line every time the Warriors were up. And there was moments where we didn't even have a line, and they were going at us. So, all credit to Knights with their performance. And yep, those are when those players can turn against you. Nice recovery. Good solid contact there, Phoenix Crossland. Felt like he just went through like buttery. So let's go back and watch their play again actually. So what we had is just another block play, and then we had a front door, but looks like Thompson coming out the back. I can't tell. It does look like him in terms of shape. And then we had Barnett, and then it looks like Timothy Martin. And then both tackle, both collided, eh? That's kind of what happened. Took each other out, and then Chance tried his best, but just went straight through. Yeah, so I actually thought 15 minutes, we still got an opportunity to come back. And yeah, it just felt like we couldn't find it.
Nicoll-Klokstad, Johnson, maybe the play that just turns it their way inside the Knights 20 now.
Yeah, see, like, I don't know. I'll play this again, but that looked like we didn't know what we were doing. Yeah, and there was moments throughout the game where it just felt like, whoever's there, take a run up or take a hit up. Like, if you look at our whole right side here, just all watching the ball, And again, there's probably a lot more to before this play. I can't actually remember the game and this, but there was a lot of times like this, and you just kind of wonder what's happening. Not to say there's anything, but there's been a lot of ball watching, and when we're down this field, look at it. We got 10 minutes. Only down by 6. Just wish there was more urgency, but hey. Yeah, bridge under water. Oh, what is it? Bridge under water? Water under bridge.
The Knights 20 now. Martin
And these, again, he's just the decision to present it. Obviously, you got a running Addin, so checking to him, he's got opportunity to always bust through. But again, look at we've got depth with Johnson out here. What could have happened if we actually presented the back pass a lot more. Looking, if I'm making my numbers right, we've got. So if we look at the shape, we've got Tohu at front, and we've got Adam running front door, and then we've got Johnson. Johnson looks like he's got. Is it Rog? Yeah, I think it's Rog or Charnze, and then he's got obviously just Jackson forward. And so we were numbers wise, we had them stretched, but just couldn't get it to it. See, and then look at this one, major difference. So if you think about the last one, let's go back. I wanna talk about this. So if you look at our setup, right? Sorry. If you look at our setup here, right? They've got. So if you got Phoenix Crossan, who's going to be in the middle, you've got Kai Pierce-Paul, and then you've got Bradman Best, and then there's a winger here. We have, because Stalen's roaming around here somewhere, right? And then if you look, so like we had 5 against 3, and we didn't run it. We ran our front doors. But if we go to this next play, so after this one, look, so we've got different setups. So we've got Kai Pierce, and then we've got Jackson, and then they'll definitely be best in 2. Now we're running into numbers. So that's kind of the challenging part, I feel. Like we're not picking our right options is one thing. Bit of attitude challenges, or just, I want to say lack of effort is not to say they're not going out there and not playing, because I definitely think they are. It's just like, it's just we're not looking as sharp as I thought we would be, given the year we had, and just given some of the experience we have in the team. It seems like we've taken a backward step, and this, for me, just in the space of a couple of plays, we're running into traffic for this one, and in the previous one when we had space, we're not we're not capitalizing on it. About 14-8, 7 minutes. I still had hope. I'll be honest. I was like, oh man, I think we can figure this out. Especially like this. I was like, oh yeah, we're cutting up the middle. And yeah, just felt like so much time became up empty.
The game is cinnamon around the posts. Credit to the Knights defense. Responsibility there, or accountability. Perfectly played by the Knights. Now Roger against his checks. Tried to get a road gag eye. Stu, with that, if we do get there. Harris with the ball.
Can't even see the game. And then just punched it out, So, yep, that was the game. It is what it is, right? Like, can't really say too much about that. I do want to just quickly look at the. Let's go look at this. Quickly look at the play. Okay, we'll go look at the stats. So most tackles, we had Jackson Ford with the most tackles. Charnze, obviously run meters, so we're tackling more, running more. Fantasy points, Salem, draw. And let's look at the Knights. I don't want to go too much through these stats, because obviously this is Warriors Fan TV, but I thought they played well. Credit to the Knights. Wouldn't say there was any particular player that I thought was really dominant. I thought Dan Gagai actually had a good game. He actually had a really strong game out there. But I think the team just played as a team. They came away with the 2 points in the W. If we look at the Warriors, okay, these are the stats. This is just the tries. We scroll across. Anything that stands out? A lot of runs. So Chance did have a lot of runs. Addin was in there too. Kurt went off injured. Can't remember what time period, but that did have an effect on us. And yeah, just a lot of running, a lot of tackles. Yeah, actually, I want to go look at the team stats. So possession, see, we had 54%. You know, that's a bit of time with the ball. Time possession, 31 minutes. So extra 5 minutes. Completion rate, 32 for 40. So quite even with percentage. Runs, look at that. We had more runs, ran more meters, had more post contact. So we were pushing those legs. They got a couple more line breaks, tackle breaks. So we were missing tackles, and we can blame the weather a bit there. But as we've seen in previous games, we've been not meeting our assignment in terms of our tackling technique as well. Average set distance, so we were getting close to 36 meters up the field, which is pretty good. And then our kick return, so we were basically, I wouldn't say we were smashing in the stats, but we were definitely doing quite okay on the stats, that's for sure. Anything that stands out? Kick defusal, so that's a big 80% kick defusal. That means that we don't really have any second chance opportunities, like they would with us. Look, 56%. So every second, 1 out of every second kick was an opportunity that we didn't defuse. Bomb, grubbers, nothing. Effective tackle, quite similar. Tackles made. So we made more tackles and ran more. How crazy is that? Wasn't significant, but still missed tackles, a lot more missed tackles, errors, nothing too crazy in there, and used all the interchange. So I don't know, Warriors fans, I don't know what you guys are thinking. Knights, good on you guys. Congrats on the dub. But for us, yeah, I think we've been saying, if you're watching any of our Monday night corridor, that back to the drawing board or something. But this is 3 and I should say 4 weeks. We were lucky to come up with a draw against Manly, and then we've gone down twice to Dragons and Titans, and now today's game. That's a whole month of hours, man. And people. I can see people out there on social media blaming ref calls and all that, but I don't think it's ref calls. There is definitely something up with the team. And again, I'm not saying that there's this or this specific thing happening, but there's definitely something going on that needs to be addressed, and potentially we might share a little bit of that. He's quite professional with these media interviews, so we may not ever get anything. But yeah, just not great at the moment. But I would say one thing, like for me as a fan of the team, as someone that loves the game and has played the game, like I'd say the results ain't as bad. It's how we perform that I'm kind of looking at. And if I had to be honest, like I thought Manly game, maybe we could turn it around. Felt like we dropped off a cliff against the Dragons, and I thought, coming back home, Anzac game, Titans, maybe we can show out. And we showed out for the first 10 minutes and then fell away for the next, 40, and then found a little bit of spirit in the last 20, which has been a repetitive pattern. And I thought this game maybe away from a bit of that noise, we could find ourselves, and it was just kind of the same thing, man. Like effort-wise, again, see they're playing, but it just there's something missing. There's something, like, it just feels flat. It feels weird to watch the team just not play to their potential. I know there's a bit of injuries, but still we should be playing better than that. There was a lot of drop balls. There was a lot of easy penalties, and I believe in this team. I really believe in this team, and that's why I think my frustration is not because I'm watching necessarily shit players out there doing shit. It's like they're just not performing to their ability, and this has been a month now. So, we're still on the wagon. We ain't jumping off. Don't count us out for sure, but we're 9 rounds deep now, and we've got now Roosters, Panthers, and Dolphins who, all coming off, wins. And yeah, we ain't looking too good at the moment. So we're losing to teams out of the bottom half. Logic says that we might be up against it for the next couple of games or next 3 games. So hopefully the boys get some dub. We can roll into our bye, get a rest in there. But hey, looking tough. We'll still watch. I'll be back next week with these highlights. Hopefully I'll find someone where Homer Simpson ain't talking. I was hoping to find the NRL ones where they come on late, but we want to do this straight after the game. And yeah, hopefully we can break down some more of this. I wish they could just show some of these tries a bit longer so I can see the sets better. But yeah, this is the first one of its kind. I'll be doing more and doing them after every game. And yeah, going from there. So Warriors fans, stay on the wagon. You know, we can still figure this out. We still got the ability. Let's just hope that the boys can figure out what's going wrong mentally. That kind of sums up everything for me. But yeah, that's me. Peace out.